Let me start this off, and as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I take in a breath, and then I walk through Satan's alley, aka the planet Earth, where the evil be lurking, while the good are still living in fear. Looking up in the sky, trying to figure out why, if I'm so good, I'm living in here. Trust me, I feel you. It's like why go on when there's so much ish that's wrong, it's liable to kill you. Got us looking at our neighbors and strangers, cribs looking the same, my block ain't familiar. I took one look and it left me shook, cause the place I saw and the place I thought were not the same. Dope dealers that I knew now out the game. The game itself is still the killing folk. 5-0 gets paid and we still get told. CIA keeps bringing in a cold. Best stars get soft but we still get broke. God damn, even Jesus sees this shit and he's like, nigga, that wasn't my plan. DT's your friends, they seize it and now you're off to Afghanistan for the rendition with the waterboards of this same fiction. This is all in order. Give it down from the top, down to the cop that's barking orders at you.
Basically, we wanted to thank you all for coming out here with us and standing in solidarity with us. And we just want to let you know that People Power won today. We shut down the Sanford Police Station. Whoop! They sent everyone home. However, I just want to illustrate the power of the people. So what we're gonna do, we went in there, we demanded that they hold a forum with all of you in Sanford next Thursday to discuss how you're gonna heal as a community. Because we feel that obviously they haven't been talking to you all. Because if they had, they would have known that Chief of Police needed to be fired, and so did the city manager. Because they need to seek justice for Trayvon. So next Thursday, April 19th, there will be a community forum, and just hold them accountable. Make sure they don't come in there and just talk. Like, we were talking to him and he wasn't taking notes. So I was telling him, like, when you all come to talk to your people, make sure you have, papers with your plan of action so they can look at it and edit it and have something come to you. So just make sure that they, treat you with respect, because they don't. You all have power here. You all elect these people. This is your city.
We need to step up and we need to demand. You know what civil disobedience means? It means that, dude, you got your $80? Let's make them take us to jail a day. Do you got your $80? I got my $80. What we gonna do? You know what I mean? They murdering us. Everybody wants to talk about peace and God. I believe in God, I believe in peace. But while we saying peace, we're being viciously attacked. We got to do something about that. This ain't just about Sanford. This is about America. In New Orleans, we had 2 brothers just get killed. No weapon, no nothing. They try to drag these brothers through the mud, say they was on parole and all this. None of that was true. Just America's going to believe what they say about a black male regardless. I could be a squeaky clean person, but if they go and CNN going to tell them tomorrow, well, he did this, he did that, y'all just going to believe him. Instead of saying, no, I came here to find out today, for myself what's going on. And that's what we need to do. The apathy is killing us. We selling our children out for SUVs and condos and DVDs, for real? That you're going to have to pawn when they give you your case anyway? It ain't never yours. Even your house. Don't pay the taxes. Watch what happens. I'm frustrated, but it's a calculated frustration. Civil disobedience. What happened to Occupy? It got shut down because police came and said, go home. And everybody said, okay. I'm not going home. That's what you got to do. I ain't saying we come out here to hurt nobody. We didn't come out here for no violence, but I'm not going home. So you can just murder my son and pick us off one by one. It's not going to happen. We need to discuss this and have this conversation in America. We 12% of the population, we 60% of the prisons. What's really going on? What's really going on? Why we can't get no jobs? Why all of a sudden, America's in a crisis because of unemployment and because of lack of housing when we've been scuffling like that? Our unemployment rate's been double of everybody else in America. Didn't nobody care as long as we was chosen to be the peasants for the empire. This is my baby. Are you willing to die for your baby? I mean, what you gonna do? We getting slaughtered anyway. I don't got nothing to lose out here. That's the mind state we need to be in. And we need to make them open the jail and make them take us all to jail today. I'm telling you. Everybody get your American Express. Let's do this.
Thank you.
Real talk.
Thank you. We're here outside of the Sanford Police Department. The local activists have shut down the building for the day, and one of the activists is going to be coming out and talking to the local media and making an official statement. But the police department has been shut down for the day, and we're here reporting live.
We're standing.
Good afternoon, everyone. I come to you as a Dream Defender to announce that because of the power of the people, we have successfully shut down the police department of Sanford for today. next Thursday, April 19th, for the community of Sanford to speak directly with their city manager. The meeting will be held at 6:30 p.m. and the location is to be decided by the concerned citizens of Sanford, Florida.
One of the ideas and one of the things that we realized is that, for a long time the city of Sanford had waited for others to act, had waited for others to act for them. And we were able to work with the city manager and the chief of police and ask, so what's your plan to move forward? What's your plan to heal the community? What's your plan to bring us together? And it seemed clear to me that there is a disconnect between what they were doing and what they were saying and what the community wanted and what the community needed. So this is not your typical forum. This is not let me put 4 people up there and have them talk to me. This is the city manager agreeing to come and present a plan to the citizens of Sanford of how the city will address this current crisis.
Now we'll have the city manager speak.
Elegance.
First, let me say that the city of Sanford certainly is committed to having justice for Trayvon. In terms of our meeting with the Green Party, we agree that we need to look at how Sanford can, as a community, heal. Therefore, we are committed to meeting next Thursday, the 19th of April, a community meeting where we will present ideas and look to get input on how the city of Sanford can heal. We want to use this, as tragic as it is, as making our community a better community. So I commend the students for coming here. I certainly see the dedication and the seriousness, and as the city wants the big one, and that's to have a better Sanford community. Thank you.
Meeting. Whose idea was it for the community meeting? Was it your idea, or was it Mr. Bonaparte's idea, or was it the commissioner's idea?
We worked with Mr. Clayton and the pastor here from AME and
So it was the day that they decided to call community meeting when the community been asking for one ever since February 26th.
Oh, okay, thank you for the question.
I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry. I think that the city manager expressed to us in that meeting that he is taking the community very seriously after today.
After today, we have been taken serious before today,
And that you all will hold him accountable. I know you all will, and I know he's going to take you very seriously because I think that he knows by now.
That's a shame that they didn't take us serious until today.
Students here, there's over 70 students raised
We
their
don't want to
hands,
talk about
say
it.
that they have been discriminated against based on racial
Committees and
profiling.
meetings and committees and
We're not
meetings.
taking any more questions.
What's the Black Life
We're
work?
not taking any more questions.
What's the Black Life work? Committees and meetings, committees and meetings.
Thank you,
Dubois did all of this 100 years ago. Dubois did this 100 years ago.
Do you have
Y'all
the
know where
IDs
we
of
at?
the 2 people?
There's an inconspicuous absence of the moderate, so-called decent white person. Where are they? Where are the people that were mad about the Trayvon, about the Michael Vick dogs? Where they at? Where's the community of the good people of the United States? Where they at? Committees and meetings while we dying. This is all.
From the TLC to the CFR to the DHS to the CIA to the FBI, right onto the streets of you and I. And there's all the drugs, from the weed and the coke and the ecstasy to the meth and the Zoloft and the LSD to the heroin, the crack and the PCP. Nigga, you tell me.